Hello.
Hello.
We've got our beauty news intern here.
Yeah,
We do.
the intern.
Bringing us
new
coffees.
intern.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yeah.
This is Simon, the
Thank you.
skincare obsessive,
Hello.
aka Beauty News' first intern.
Yes.
All of his details will be down below.
Check him out.
Yeah.
Coffee extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't fuck up the order.
I didn't.
Oh, mate,
and
he-
it's labelled and
He
there
came
was,
through.
there was a cardboard tray. And
I
it was
know.
all
It's so
happening.
professional.
I was like
I mean-
traying for days.
Yeah.
Slay that tray.
Slay that
Oh,
tray.
yes.
Slay that tray. But we've had a bit of an interesting morning because Beauty News, the makeup breakup, has started being featured on like websites.
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmo UK, Vogue Australia.
What the fuck?
So-
Pot sugar is interesting.
I'm still speechless. I just found out.
Yeah, and I woke up a little bit, let's put it out there, a little bit hungover. Is
Yeah,
this
I was-
actually on? Yeah, it is
I was
good.
a bit rough around the edges.
And
too.
I'm like, now I'm feeling a bit sick, but I don't know if it's the wine or if it's the media exposure. Or I don't know what's going
It's all
on.
happening at once.
But it's really exciting.
It is
It's so
yeah,
so
exciting.
exciting.
So exciting, I'm going to vomit out my wine.
Yay!
All your hard work and
Vom.
is being recognised.
I had kittens, cats keeping them.
Yes. Take them. Anyway, so this is Beauty News updates, whatever date, whatever part, you'll be there. You'll
Yeah.
see it. And because we're going to an event soon, we've got our intern
Yes.
here to
To
give
speed
us
things
sassy one-liners.
Yes.
Thank you for keeping us on schedule.
I'm good at those one-liners, I'll tell you now.
One-liners. Okay, we're just going from alphabetical. We're doing it.
We're
What's
doing
first?
it. First up, we don't know if we've talked about this
Yeah.
or not. This is a Freedom palette or a magnetic empty palette
Yeah.
from Anastasia Beverly Hills.
See, I vaguely remember this, but then I don't know if it was
feel
when we
like
were talking about
I
with
do-
Morphe.
Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, it looks like it holds 25 standard eyeshadows. No, not even 10, 20, 35. Ha!
Whoa.
Haley can't count. Yeah, you know.
Whoa.
You know she's hungover.
Yeah.
And people are like, some people thought that this was like an upcoming palette.
No.
It's not. I'm sorry. I know it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
But I believe these are Makeup Geek.
Yeah, I was going to
eyeshadows.
say, it looks like one of those like Z palettes or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. But this is by Anastasia, so
It's actually a smart move though right now because Z
Absolutely.
Palette still has a bit of a dirty name from when they were attacking all those people on Instagram. So why not swoop in and take their customers? Putting it out there. Just putting it out there.
may as well.
May as well. Okay, so that's that.
Excellent.
Do we know when that's coming out?
No idea.
No idea. We'll keep you posted.
Good. These are the Huda Beauty lip glosses that were sneak peeked. She made a kissy face.
Oh, that's right.
Actually, it wasn't even a kissy face.
was
That
just a
was
duck
her
face.
like, but no, it's actually her relaxed, natural, not natural lips, like just
relaxed,
relaxed.
enhanced lips.
That's it. Her lips.
Her lips.
So it looks like there's sort of a pinky coral, a bronzy nude, and then two more shades of pinky purple-ish.
Yeah.
Pretty shiny.
Shiny, shiny, shine,
Shiny,
shine,
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 shine.
shine.
Yes.
Next up, we
Oh,
have a little
yes.
close-up. Oh, yes.
You're interested?
I am.
Yeah.
All right. These are the It Cosmetics.
We featured them last week.
They have a really funny name. I can't remember what it is. Hang on. Confidence in Your Glow. That's right.
That's right.
And these are like trio ombre sort of bronzer blush highlighter
There's 3 shades.
in each
Love.
thing. Yeah.
Love
and
cosmetics.
we thought maybe the brush was sold with it. It's not.
Yeah.
So we just want to clarify that.
Is that the brush that has like the skincare benefits in it?
No idea.
Possibly.
I think it could be.
Oh my
They're
God.
doing a brush that has like skincare benefits to it.
Yeah. Until you wash it.
Yeah.
It's like those hairbrushes where they're like, it's infused with argan oil. I'm like, what?
Just use argan oil.
Is
In
this
your-
for
directly in
in
your
your hair? What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Buzzwords.
Yeah. Buzzwords.
But these are pretty.
It looks
Yeah.
yeah, I like the
Yeah.
fancy shades.
They look quite big as well.
They do. Look at that in
like
your
it,
hand.
it goes down to her wrist.
I know. They're legit. Which makes me...
You want one, don't you?
I do.
Simon's
I'm
He's-
looking at
he's-
it.
he's
I
onto
want
it. He's
Yeah.
onto
You know
it.
when I'm like with cheap products.
And
Yeah.
you're going to the States
I
soon.
am.
Next month. So you'll be able to pick one up.
Yeah, I will.
Oh my
I
gosh, excellent. And it wouldn't be super duper expensive
No,
either.
Cosmetics pretty reasonable though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They look a really generous size, which
Yeah.
is great because it makes me think you'll be able to get your brushes in there.
True, and you can actually
Easily.
see from the photo, you could get your brush in each section.
Exactly.
That'd be quite interesting to destroy as well.
I know, I was thinking of that. I was just looking, I'm like, it's fuckable.
I wonder if we could destroy that and then still
Repress
repress
it.
each one individually
Maybe.
without mixing them up.
I think we'll fuck it up. But
It'll
we
look
can
like
try.
it'll look like our Too Faced choc chip palette. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
No,
Don't,
people
I
did not
can't.
like that.
No.
You need it?
That will be in my makeup cube.
Yeah.
All right,
Soon.
excellent.
In your cube.
Mm.
Oh, here we go.
This
So
is not exciting.
we discussed a little while ago that Kylie Cosmetics came out to say they're doing a special collab coming up, and I'm sure I said in that video, what's the
You
bet?
did.
It's Kim Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? It's Kim Kardashian. So
You win $50.
I win. I win $50. Thank you very much.
And a coffee.
And a coffee
Yay.
that I paid for. But it was delivered by our intern. AKA our friend Simon.
Yes.
Anyway, so it's got fancy packaging. It's like a baby pink. And instead of saying like Kylie on it, it says KKW, which is Kim Kardashian West. And then it's got frosted packaging as well. So it's a pack of 4 liquid lipsticks, or they're lip glosses.
Lip glosses, I believe, because they're all shiny.
Yeah, so the lip glosses are varying nude tones.
Actually, sorry,
Cream
they're cream liquid lipsticks.
So pigmented lip glosses.
Yeah. I like the packaging, but this
Yeah.
is just so generic and so... Like, this is getting old.
Yeah, but they are using 2 powerhouse social media people coming together. It's going to sell out.
This will sell
I think
crazy.
Ken last night, hello Ken the Pop
Ken.
Pop
Hi,
Air,
Ken.
or Mr. Ken Dennis. He goes by many names these days. He was like, are you going to destroy, I'm sure it was Ken that said it, are you going to destroy the Kim collection? And I was like, I don't even think we're going to get our hands on it.
No.
Because it will sell out like crazy, and I like my sleep at night. I'm not going to be refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 2 screens and they'll both explode.
Exactly.
So, but this is like a nice nude. They pretty much say if you want Kim's lip look, this is
the way to go.
So people will be buying it like crazy. So if you do want it, it launches on the 25th of April. So get your running shoes on and
I do have running shoes
do
on.
the refresh like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
At 3 p.m. PST.
Yeah.
There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
We have some updates on the Mac. Fruity Juicy.
Fruity
collection.
Juicy.
Fruity Juicy. I feel
Get
like
your fruity juicy on.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like we need t-shirts. That's like my
Fruity and
favourite
juicy.
saying of the month.
I'm
Fruity
fruity and you're
juicy.
juicy.
I can be and.
Yes! I love it. I love it.
So big and symbol.
Yes.
Yeah. What we have here are swatches of the 3 eyeshadow palettes that they're bringing out. I don't like them because I don't think they look very pigmented.
But then again, I don't know. Like, we're going to have eventually a review of the Zoeva Matte Spectrum palette, and it swatches like crap.
Yeah.
And these don't look like they swatch great.
No.
But I've been using that palette, and when you put a little bit on with the right brush and you just pack it on, it fucking looks great.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's hard. Bright coloured matte eyeshadows. It's hard to test them based on swatches because how they apply on the eye and how they swatch can be chalk and cheese.
I gotta say, like, finger swatches, I know that's sort of the way to go and that's the way it's done and all that shit. But to be perfectly honest, they don't show jack shit.
I think they show
the colour.
They show the colour and they can show texture when it's like a metallic formula.
Yes.
I think if they're shimmery or matte, but matte's hard.
Yeah,
because you don't know how it clings to the eyelid.
Exactly.
So
the packaging looks nice.
The packaging is
love
nice.
the packaging.
But I'm all for this teal colour. Do you see my eyes?
Yeah, I see. I like it.
So that one there, I'm like,
yeah,
oh my God,
you like it,
girl. I can take that one travelling.
Nice.
Nice.
This is
Nice,
what are
mate.
these?
Hey, we are Australian.
This
That's
is
true.
interesting because this is the colourful bronzer
Yeah.
and
I like
blush
that.
highlight, all that
pretty
stuff.
shade.
It's pretty.
Fuckable.
Yeah, wow.
But these two bronzers, they originally showed these as the
ones with the little speed hump in it. Yeah.
And now they don't have that. So
oh no. Look, they look more like the beauty powder formula.
they do.
They look like nice shades, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got one cool, one kind of warm.
Yeah.
I like cool tone bronzers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
And
cool.
we've got a photo of the
Yep.
packaging of the Fix Plus.
That's
Yep.
pretty.
I believe it was
Coconut.
yeah.
Oh.
And lip glosses and lipsticks.
It's actually nice that they've sort of lined them up to match.
Yes.
So if you want to put a lip gloss over the lipstick, you can
can
do that.
sort of-
'Cause
yeah.
They don't usually do that in these collections, so that's nice to see as well.
Very nice.
Good-o.
Fun.
Fruity,
Juicy.
and Simon.
Yes.
Next up, we have kind of a little update on the Thomas Halbert Milk Cosmetics collab thing. People were saying he's collabing, and then some people were saying he wasn't, and we're pretty sure he is. He's got I think it was on his Instagram, he showed like a behind the scenes thing of having his hair done and stuff.
Yeah.
And he also showed a picture of the milk makeup plaque in the building. I believe that was on his Snapchat. So
Yes.
I mean,
Something's happening. Oh, can I also give an update from the video that went up on Friday? With the Lime Crime MILF collection, people thought that we didn't know what MILF means and it must just be an American thing. We know that it means mothers I'd like to fuck, but that's not what the collection's called. So when we were reading it as mums I'd like to follow, we were reading the name of the collection.
Yeah.
And people were like, but you looked confused. And I'm like, well, we don't script it and we're trying to remember what it actually stands for.
That's
But-
quite confronting.
no,
like when you see that.
But
like,
the thing is...
It is, yeah, but it's a shock value.
I was confused because Mums I Like to Follow is like, why the fuck are you calling a Mums I Like to Follow with a $?
Yeah.
When we all know MILF stands for Mums I'd Like to Fuck.
Yeah. So, yeah, people were just like, girls, you're so ignorant. I'm like,
No.
no. Like, but I was like, what does it stand for again? Because essentially what we do in these videos is we'll go through all the photos and do more research if necessary before we film.
Yeah.
And then we just go based on memory. So when I was like, what was it stand for? Mums.
Mum.
And then I was like, it's got an S.
Yeah,
Mum
and I
something.
remembered it was the collection is called Mums I Like to Follow.
Yeah. So the confusion was the $sign and remembering
Even
the
my
collection.
mum knows MILF stands for Mums I'd Like to Fuck.
Yeah, they think that since we're in Australia, we
have kangaroos.
we know kangaroos I'd like to fuck, and that's about it.
Kilf.
Kilf. Why not? Bit of kilf.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Don't fuck kangaroos, guys.
Bestiality is
Bad.
illegal and it's
Totally
not nice.
not
No.
okay.
Don't go there.
Not ever okay.
Love the animals,
Yeah.
but not too much.
Yeah, not
that.
Not that
that
way.
Show your love for the country in other ways.
Yeah, just get a mullet or something.
Yeah,
I had a
exactly.
mullet.
Hang a goon.
I want to see Simon with a mullet.
Hang a goon bag from a washing line. And, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As our intern, I think you need to get a mullet.
A mullet. Oh God. I had
Part
one in
of the
high school.
job
It's like,
description.
Oh, I have seen the photos. It's alright.
Love
yeah.
it.
As long as they
I thought I got rid of all of those. Devil. Someone's
Okay,
getting fired.
Let's find one. Instagram.
That's why we hired you in the
Yeah, I
first
know.
place. The background of the mullet. Anyway. Okay, so we've also got an update on the Natasha Denona releases.
Was that this? No.
They've got two
Sculpt and Glow.
two
Yes.
Sculpt and Glow palettes.
Mm-hmm. In medium and dark.
Yeah, medium and dark. In the pans they look kind of similar, but they do look very different swatched, I
They
guess.
do,
Or
yeah.
different enough.
Yeah.
The funny thing about the deep one is that the cream highlighter looks really different from the powder highlighter.
It does.
Whereas in the lighter version, the cream and the powder look the same colour, just a different texture. So anyway, they're swatches.
Interesting. Yep. We've got, up close of the palettes, some extra swatches, which,
It looks good.
And then we also have an update on the Duo Glow. Now, I actually thought that these
These
were
would be
going...
highlighters.
Yeah, I thought they would be Duo, bronzer highlighters.
Yeah.
They're not.
Or like a cream and powder
yeah,
highlighter.
something like that, like a duo of some type. However, they got really clever with it, and it's actually like duochrome blushes.
Yeah.
Or colour shifting.
Which is good. And it also fits into the collection well. They're bringing out a new eyeshadow palette, a contour and highlighter palette, and now they got blushes. So you can do your whole face.
Yeah.
But this one, so you've got, is it Alba?
Yeah,
So
Alba.
it's like a peachy pink with a gold shift, and then you have Rayo, which is like a cooler toned pink with a silvery, almost maybe purple or
slightly
pearlescent
purple,
sort of shift to it.
It's pretty.
And you can see how they work on different skin tones, and they're very different on different skin tones. So
they are.
But they're pretty all round.
They are pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah.
I like the new hourglass bronzers.
Yeah, I want to try one.
Exciting. Oh, I'm excited to talk about this. My favourite brand, Storybook Cosmetics. So they have, we all know Storybook Cosmetics had the Harry Potter brushes and people went mad for them.
Yep.
They were very limited and they have brought out two new limited edition sets. They're going to have the rose gold and the gold brush sets, and they look really pretty. And we worked out that the reason they've decided to bring these out is actually because the fakes on eBay sold really fucking well.
So who's copying the copier now?
I know.
Storybook Cosmetics.
It's funny.
But I do want to point out that they had the Harry Potter wands and they ended up having to discontinue those because they didn't have the rights to use those designs. So they ended up making wands inspired by Harry Potter, but not actually replicas of Harry Potter wands. So the people that actually bought the original set with the replica wands, they're the happy campers because they're the legit fan kind of copy ones. Yeah. These are just, let's make wands because...
Yeah, let's make inspired ones. Yeah.
And let's copy the fakes because they're doing better than us.
You could go to the Harry Potter studio like I did and buy a wand.
Well,
there you go.
And then just put a brush on the end.
Exactly.
DIY.
Exactly.
Or you could just buy the fakes off eBay for $12.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like these.
Let's just do them and destroy them.
Yeah, we could.
Or just do them. Not do them.
Don't do them.
Don't do kangaroos.
And don't do makeup brushes.
This has gone from 0 to 100 real quick. There's no one-liner.
I know.
Have you quit your job yet? Your intern job?
Yeah, I know.
I'm out, guys.
I'm out. You guys
this is
fucked.
inappropriate workplace.
Oh no, I'm committed.
Committed. Oh, good. We like a good committed staff.
We do.
Okay, what's next?
Next up, we've got our... Oh, we love this too. Tarte had a palette that people could vote on. Yeah. And they were looking...
Well, they had to put in suggestions on motivational quotes.
Yes.
And then Tarte were going to pick the best.
Yeah.
But what they ended up doing was picking 4 really generic quotes.
Oh, they're so bad.
And then, putting up a little mock kind of mirror with the little thing on the mirror, printed on the mirror, and then people get to vote.
Yeah.
Now, this did piss off a lot of people because...
It did.
I believe, firstly, the quotes are really, generic.
God.
Conquer the day, we got pretty in a pinch, fierce in a flash, and make every moment count.
How naff.
Really generic, right? This is the card that you buy to give to your boss when you're giving them the Kris Kringle, card. Yeah. It's boring.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were getting shitty, though, because they were putting a lot of effort into... writing motivational quotes and things that really inspired them and really meant something to them. And then all of a sudden, Tarte picks essentially the ones that are 4 words or less.
Seriously.
Which they never said.
They could have just gone on a card website and been like...
Yeah,
I like pink things, yay.
Yeah, let's just go to the newsagent and flip through some generic cards that are $1.
Why make people put effort and why allow people to emotionally invest themselves if you're going to use the most generic shit ever? Also, where is Palette McPalette face?
I know! And Tarte McFarty!
Exactly.
That was my one.
It would have been...
It
would have been...
I'm working on
funnier.
it.
Beauty News, Tarte McFarty palette.
Intern/trademark.
Yeah, yes. Copyright, trademark.
Yeah. I'm going to be a slashy. Finally.
// Yes. I think it actually did piss off a lot of people because they were like, well, why did you ask for us to actually contribute something meaningful when you picked really generic stuff? And I think it could backfire, but in this upset people that were invested. But at the same time, I get what they're doing, because if you write this giant quote that's meaningful to this one person that went through tough times and, you know, this really got them through, that only applies to a small segment of the population.
They probably needed to be a bit more generic.
Yeah, because also if I opened a palette and it was like, in your darkest moments, da-da-da-da-da, I'll be like,
oh, I'm going back to bed.
I just want to use a blush, all right?
Yeah.
Like, that's too much, right?
Yeah.
So I think...
However, if it was called Tarte McFarty, you'd be like, oh,
we'd all have a bit of a laugh, a bit of a fart, and, you know, get your tart on. You know what I mean? Like,
get the inner juices flowing.
I used palette face on my eyes today.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so I think I get why they chose the generic ones, but I think what they should have done is picked the generic ones themselves and just got people to vote for the
I agree.
Because the emotional investment actually
upset people. I think, and that's where they really screwed up. Like, don't ask people to emotionally invest unless you're going to take it seriously, because people are going to be hurt.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
And butthurt.
Yeah, and butthurt. They will come for you. This is the internet. Don't fuck with the internet.
Especially Instagram.
Whoa,
don't
God,
even get us started
they're
with that.
vicious.
Bitch will cut a bitch.
They will.
Yeah, they will.
If they could actually use like that emoji was a real knife, they would love it. They'd be like, yeah.
I think maybe we should include Simon on this one.
Yeah, thank
now, you know the brand The Ordinary by
Yes, I
Kardashian.
was going to bring this up.
Yes.
We can talk about the foundation.
Yeah, no.
Devil.
Well, we can.
But we can
as
we
well.
can. The Ordinary is...
Sorry,
yes, go on. No, go
on.
I'm excited.
It's coming to Priceline.
It is.
This line is seriously amazing.
Yeah.
It's not ordinary.
No, it's not. And like, don't underestimate how powerful it is, because it's like the products.
Yeah.
Like the retinol, like
he's having kittens right
he's
now.
like,
that's what.
I'm
yeah.
like,
It's
I
like,
can't. That line is seriously amazing.
Yeah.
So
and for the price, like
so
well, that's what. Look, I love this brand. I've never used it. There is. It's the brand The Ordinary. It's under the umbrella company Decium, which has like what are their other ranges? Hylamide. Yeah, they've got a bunch of
Niod,
hand chemistry.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different kind of cutting edge, really innovative brands that come out of the Decium. It's sort of like how L'Oreal owns a lot of companies.
Yeah.
Decium has a few companies as well. And The Ordinary is a skincare and makeup range. They're just getting into makeup. Yeah. And it is, they essentially not using marketing or fancy packaging, so they can really cut the costs. So it looks ordinary because it's in just a normal generic bottle.
I love the packaging.
I like it as well.
It's so beautiful.
So
it actually, to me, it looks really refined and clean.
But all their products have good designers behind
it. They know their shit.
They haven't gone crazy with we need to do the embellishments and the heaps of marketing, and so what they're doing, they're taking away all those costs, which really reduces the price of the product, which is great, because when you do buy a product, the majority of the cost is marketing and also then packaging. And the lowest amount is actually the product. So they've got some high quality products. People are raving about the foundations, and there's like a waiting list for like 25,000 people wanting to get this foundation. So it's coming to Priceline.
The skincare is amazing.
The brand is coming to Priceline in mid to late May.
Yeah. But you can order them online and it's free shipping.
They have free shipping
international.
Worldwide. Yeah. Their shipping is really fast as well.
Yeah, so I ordered a bunch of hand chemistry. Took like less than a week.
Yeah. You can get a limited collection of The Ordinary at Maya, I believe, or in some Maya stores.
And if you're in
Beauty.
and Adore Beauty, and if you're in Melbourne as well, they've got a flagship. Is it a flagship store?
It is
on Chapel Street.
We should go there. We should go and see if they'll let
been.
us film in there. Do a little vlog on it.
We could even contact their PR and see if they're okay with it. But so essentially, if you know where the MAC corporate store is, it's a couple of doors down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got the press release here for the foundations.
Yeah.
And there's two forms. There's a serum foundation and a coverage foundation.
Yeah, coverage.
And they're both. So the serum foundation's $12.70.
So good.
And then the coverage foundation is $12.90.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that will change, but that's
don't
just what I've
break
got on
the
the
bank.
No, it should be. It should, because it's also they have like quite a universal cost
And
because
yeah.
they sell on their website and
Yes.
they ship internationally. So
Yeah.
And they've got quite a lot of shades.
Yeah,
as well.
They
shades.
do.
All the
We'll put
shades.
those photos on
Yeah,
the screen
yeah.
so you can have a look. But it's very exciting. So
Yeah, it is exciting.
yeah, but if you want an easy access, Priceline will be getting it soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
One last thing before we get on to our very last thing. We sneak peeked a photo from, or
Too
fucking
Faced.
Jared.
and-
Yeah. Too Faced was working with Quay Australia, the sunglasses brand,
Mm-hmm.
to do something exciting. It's not even exciting. They fucking took some people to Coachella.
Yeah, they took like a bunch of UK bloggers.
Yeah.
I think Australian like YouTubers
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
they're-
Because like Fleur de Force and there was a few people that
Yeah.
went. So they took them there. I'm sure there's stuff going to be coming from that. Because it's an
Yeah,
expensive operation.
I know. Why
Kiehl's-
would you
Kiehl's
do
the
that
one.
for...
Kiehl's as
Oh,
well.
Kiehl's brought some.
They did, yeah.
I know Kiehl's.
And
I thought
Too
Kiehl's.
Faced brought some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I know I
'Cause-
watched a few vlogs and Kiehl's
Yeah,
have bought a few.
You're
Yeah.
right. Fleur de Force was with Kiehl's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Anna from...
Yeah, Anna was
and
with
Lily.
Kiehl's as well.
No, maybe not Lily.
But I saw Anna, I saw
yeah.
Fleur de Force. Yeah, they were
And
with
Fleur.
Kiehl's.
I think, yeah. Anyway.
And I think potentially Brittany Lee Saunders
Yes, she
was
with
there.
Too Faced.
Yeah, I believe so.
And Chloe Morello, I think, as
Okay.
well.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, they just, stuff.
Cool.
Things.
Interesting.
Stuff.
Interesting.
Last thing we're talking about
Mm-hmm.
was a bit of a drama that happened.
Ugh.
This was with Beauty Bay and Jeffree Star and Manny MUA. So I believe they came out to do some like meet and greets in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And Beauty Bay pretty much promised that if you are in the line, you don't worry, you'll get to meet them.
Yeah.
And what ended up happening was they had to close the venue at 5:00, and then everyone that was left in the line, they're like soz, and people were traveling from like all around Europe, and
I can imagine.
yeah, and people were really, really shitty. So it's
Yeah.
shit, but at the same time, Beauty Bay is stupid for doing that. Like, they shouldn't have put in that line saying everyone, don't worry, everyone will be seen, because that's what probably prompted people from
Yeah,
traveling.
it literally says if you're in the queue, you will definitely get to meet Jeffree and Manny.
Yeah. And I think they've got more meet and greets coming up around Europe, and people are getting really shitty.
People are like, no.
Yeah. But, that I think also people are saying, and I agree, that Beauty Bay kind of released that little thing about it, was written in a really, like, unprofessional, sort of patronising way.
They say shit like bomb AF.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So it was like almost like I'm a professional trying to appeal to the kids by saying, like, trendy words. Like, it was really fucking stupid.
Please
but
don't
do that.
It's awkward.
Don't do that.
I'm
You're a company,
embarrassed.
and this is it's not good. But
No.
they'll never put that. They'll never put that in the release again. That
Nah.
that's guaranteed, because you can't guarantee. And they might have only expected, say, like 2,000, but like 5. You don't know.
And that's the thing. Expect for the worst.
Yeah.
Like, don't ever be like, oh, we might have 2,000 or 3,000 people show up. No, I think they should have like expected tens of thousands.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's Europe.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, and also they're from the US, so it's exciting.
Exactly.
But also, like, if they were closing at 5, close the line at 3 to make sure that everyone that was in line got to meet them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
But a lot of people are very shitty.
Yeah, they are. People are raging all over Twitter and Instagram and Facebook.
Because the internet's a cesspool.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Don't
internet.
piss off the internet.
Yeah.
She'll cut a bitch.
She will.
All right, guys. That's it.
Yes,
Short and sweet, which is good because we've got a really busy day ahead of us. So
we do.
Let's
Get it
go.
going.
Let's
We're already
go.
running late.
Let's go be busy.
Let's be busy.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. God save the Queen, yeah?
God save the Queen.
Wish me luck in my internship.
Yeah. Send Simon some love.
Yeah,
Details
thank you.
down below.
Bye.
Bye.